Hi, welcome to the next pregnancy vlog. I will be 10 weeks tomorrow, so it has been quite a while since I did videos. I kept thinking about it, but I've just been so sick and weak. Like, I've never felt like that before. I was feeling just like I was dying and just gonna float away any moment, and that will be the end. I'm gonna pass away because I was just zapped and I couldn't really eat anything, and you really just can't live off raw milk. But I did find just a couple of days ago I started to feel a little bit better, and it wasn't because my first trimester's up. It was because I experimented with protein bars, and other protein bars made me sick, but I found one. I don't think it's the healthiest thing to have, but it's really helping me not be sick, and this is what I've been discovering. It's actually on the box. It talks about, for exercise and stuff like that, but it's really, really helping me. And another thing that is making a huge difference so I don't feel sick are these vitamins. I was taking the other vitamins, Supermom, and they made me sick. I didn't really feel a difference. But I was taking them anyway because I never felt a difference with vitamins anyway, but those did eventually make me sick. So I stopped taking them, and then I found this one, and they're tablets. So I hesitated because I can't swallow pills no matter how much I try. It's psychological, I know, but it's very strong, and I try to learn not to, but I can't stop from that stiffness, and I just can't swallow pills. So what I do is I just chew it a little bit, bite down, break it in half, bite down, and swallow quickly with water because it's really gross. But that's really, really helping with the sickness. So I'm not feeling like really sick, but I still can't eat like everything either. If I did, I would start to feel nauseous and sick still. But I'm not feeling like I'm dying and I'm floating away and I'm just gonna die. And I'm not feeling starving all the time because it's really helping. I can eat some things. My body wants protein. It's craving protein, which is why I got protein bars. I already got 2 boxes, and it's just been a few days, and this is almost gone. There's like 3 left, and part of it is because the kids have been taking them, and because I got chocolate, and they're not the healthiest things, so I can't wait till I don't have to take that. I'm not sure if that's good for the baby, but anyway, it's helping, so it's helping me, so it must be helping the baby too. What was I going to say? Oh, but the only thing is I'm still very, very tired, but I'm able to eat a steak as long as it's not as long as it's rare or not cooked. I can eat egg yolks as long as it's not cooked. I can eat salmon. It can be cooked or not. Raw milk, of course, lots. These protein bars, citrus fruit. For some reason, I totally live off greens, but when I'm pregnant, my body does not want green vegetables other than broccoli for some reason. But I can't have salad, nothing else, just broccoli as a green vegetable. And actually, I can't have most vegetables. My body just doesn't want it when I'm pregnant. And it was like that the other 3 pregnancies, and it's the same with this one, even stronger. I can't even look at it. It makes me feel like just so sick. And I just discovered I could have, it's not something I normally ate, but I could have sprouted toast. But it has to be toasted with peanut butter and bananas. But I can eat it. So that's great. I'm really happy about this. I'm going to do 2 parts of this video because it's going to be too long. It's been a while. So I'm almost 10 weeks. I'm really, really excited. Finally, I can say, yay, the baby's coming, and I'm not feeling like, oh, I'm never doing this again. I can't do this again. This is awful. This is it. This is the last one. So that's really nice. Okay, so I'm going to show my belly before I speak about the other stuff, about birth plans and things like that. So I'm going to show my belly and do the weight. Well, no, I'll talk about the birth plans a little bit, but I'll have to continue in the other video. So for our birth plans, just so you know, our first 2 children were born at home with the midwife. There was a midwife present at some point in the birth. And the 3rd one was born at home, actually living in our in-laws, my in-laws anyway, my husband's parents, in their basement. alone, without midwives, planned, and it was the best. Not just for me, but especially for the baby. Especially for the baby. And if you know anything about that, details of those births, which I've kept private for most people, you will totally agree that that was the safest way for him to come to the world. And actually, I am 100% positive that if we had had him, we would have transferred definitely to the hospital emergency C-section. I know enough about that I'm pretty sure that's exactly what would have happened. And if I planned at the hospital, well, would have had definitely a C-section. And I am so positive if I had had a C-section and if I had had the baby with anybody else, that he would have certainly been stillborn. He would not be here. So I absolutely know that's the safest, best thing for him. And I can explain that in a different video because that would take too long, why I feel that way. Now, you can feel what you want, you can do what you want, but I'm going to do what I feel strongly about, that it's absolutely the safest way, and I'm doing the same with this one. For planning unassisted childbirth, it's not irresponsible. In fact, I'm taking full responsibility for all my prenatal care. And we're really happy about it. And so you won't hear about doctor visits and stuff. The only type of visit that we're going to have is between 20 and 22 weeks. We're going to have an ultrasound. The ultrasound, the purpose of it, I know a lot of people totally disagree, and I do disagree with repeated ultrasounds, and I do disagree with the heartbeat ultrasound thing, that, I forget what it's called, but it's a version of the fetoscope that uses ultrasound, because ultrasound, as much as they like to say it's safe, real research shows that repeated ultrasounds has been linked to a very likely or a very increased risk of leukemia, autism, and things like that in children. So, you know, it's not the best. But I feel strongly that 1 or 2, there's nothing wrong with that. I don't feel that there's much risk at that based on the research. And purpose of the ultrasound, we never had this with the last one with Spencer, but we're going to do it with this one because, well, not because I want to know what it is, you know, I can't wait, but it's more, I want to see that the baby is well, to see, like, okay, the baby is, you know, doesn't have spina bifida or guts leaking out, or, you know, it's a healthy, beautiful baby. And we need to know if it's a girl or a boy before it's born. The reason for that is because I do have a girl and 2 boys. The girl's the oldest, and Rebecca really needs assistance. And with the last baby, it was really hard on her that it was a boy, but she did adjust. So this time, I'm absolutely certain that if it's a boy, she definitely needs time before he's born to get used to that she's having another brother. If it's a girl, we can just be happy throughout and not worry about that. But I think it'll be best for the family situation for us all to bond at that moment that he's born. Not that I'm going to have a kid at the birth, but you know what I mean. When they see the babies, that it's a nice experience for everybody. And I feel very strongly about that. So we're going to go to Calgary to do it. Out here, you can't get a medical type ultrasound without a doctor recommendation or whatever. So we're just going to go to one of those bonding ultrasound places, the 4D ultrasound, a 3D or whatever it is, and pay for it in Calgary. It's the closest place here. So I'm going to stop the video and do the next part. Bye. See you next